FIFA! Allah, la President Topham, Allah! Allah, la President Topham, Allah! One thing of corruption, party! I think corruption, sis! I think corruption, sis!
Your governance time is up. So we are saying, Muso was Puka Raumeno. We are going to catapult.
Dumela. Good morning, everybody. And thank you for coming out in the almost rain. Looks like we're going to just beat it today. And especially thank you to the members of the South African Police Services that are here to make sure we behave ourselves and to receive our petition, which is Colonel Naidu. At the back there, Colonel, say hello, wave to everybody.
Hello, Colonel.
Thank you for coming out to receive us. And of course the Metro Police for giving us permission to come here this morning. Thank you very much. Because as a Democratic Alliance, we believe that we have the right to picket, we have the right to protest, but we must do it within the boundaries of the law. So you will see, we will always apply for permission before we just arrive at an event and make ourselves a nuisance for some people. And we're not here today by accident. We are here because we've been out on the streets in the Sunnyside precinct. We've been visiting the old age homes. We've been visiting the people working and living in this area. And we've been hearing stories, and those stories are making us a little bit unhappy. And that's why we decided to come here today to give a memorandum of some of the concerns which we have picked up in this area to the people that can make a difference about those concerns. On Monday we released our crime prevention and reduction policy. And on Monday we set out many things which we believe that has to be done to reduce crime in the Metro of Tshwane. And the biggest and most important factor in that crime reduction policy is the issue of partnerships. And we strongly believe in the fact that you have to have effective partnerships between all role players in a city and all role players that have got a role to play when it comes to crime prevention. And that's every single person that lives in our city. It's not just the job of a few police officers or a few Metro police officers officers. It is the job of every single one here and every one of our constituency members in the city of Tshwane. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to give a hand to the police, the South African Police Service here in Sunnyside. And not only here, but across the city. We are here to offer the community's help and urge the police to take that help and work with the community policing forums and work with the members to get them more actively involved. I've been on patrol with some of the sector policing forum in the city, and I see it works. And it's actually quite amazing for me to see the level of community service which exists in our city. How many people are prepared to go out at night and work alongside their neighbors to try and reduce crime? And that's something which we applaud, and you will see a greater level of partnership between the metro and the community sector policing. Because at the moment, the community sector policing is really between the South African police services and the community. And the metro police are somewhere else. And we found that extremely strange and unacceptable. The metro police have a role to support the South African police in their very important role. And we must remember and want the community to understand, it doesn't help complaining about the high levels of crime. We went to Yaniman Park, we saw the high levels of crime there, and we helped them start a sector policing forum in their specific sector. And we want to do that across the city. We want to ensure that the members of the community sector policing forum get adequate training, they are resourced, and they are able to work with the police instructors. And on that level, we are extremely concerned by the under-resourcing and the under-remuneration of our Metro Police and our South African Police Service. And as a political party, you can be certain we will be doing what we can at all levels of government to ensure that those errors are corrected. And when it comes, we don't have much say when it comes to the national budget and the policing budget at this point in time. Today we are local councillors. We are people that have a responsibility to the citizens of Tshwane. But I assure you that in our alternative budget of last year that we prepared, a high level and a high amount of money was allocated to Metro Police equipment, to motor vehicles, to ensure that they have the resources to be working alongside the community. And we will continue fighting for that, to make sure that the people who are responsible for the safety of our citizens have the resources to do that. So I want to just sum up quickly and go back to the fact why we are here. We are here to bring certain concerns to the attention of the authorities at this police station, and to most importantly offer the hand of all our ward councillors that will fall within this precinct and all our structures, and also to offer the support of many members of our community, and urge our community, and there's a reporter here, and ask them to please engage with the citizens, to volunteer to work with the police in the various structures that are available for them. So thank you all for coming, and if I can ask Colonel Naidu if you can come forward, I can just give you our memorandum. It's a little bit wet. There's only the 3 points which I've mentioned, and there's a petition of some of the concerned citizens here in the Sunnyside precinct that you can call on to ask them for help. This is not a task only for you, it is a task for everybody to get involved in, and we want to urge the members to get involved with you guys. Thank you for the hard work which you do as well.